home stadium. The Buccaneers did it first. These Cardinals, they're trying to win their first NFL title since they were the Chicago Cardinals in 1947. Currently the longest championship drought in the NFL.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And we all know about the Browns' quarterback history. All the starters ever worked out in Cleveland since the franchise was brought back. Yet in only one season, Deshaun Watson, he's finally given his franchise a quarterback who could lead them to their first Super Bowl. Even by his standards, he's exceeded expectations since arriving in that trade with Houston.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And well, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. His defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the air now with Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Grant. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. The extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And with the game being played in Glendale, it's extra special for Murray to be leading his Cardinals out as the NFC representative in this game. He's taken steps forward every season to help this offense ascend to among the league's best. If he wins the Super Bowl at his home stadium, he'll be an Arizona legend forever.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Murray going to try to throw on third down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now a man who punted for the Browns in 2015, Andy Leon, to kick it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Watson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Down inside the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Watson on 3rd down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Faking the give. Now Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First carry for James Conner. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On 1st down, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Down at the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Watson off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emerson Griffin. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Watson trying to get his guys moving. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Out of of the gun. Watson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here comes Grant on the return. A good return there, call it 13 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Watson.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Browns continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And complete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Oh, the slant complete to Green.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green as the first half is winding down.
And the Cards are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point good by Prater. And this is back to an 8-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
The Browns drive about about to get started.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So we've reached halftime.
One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Rolling to his right.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
For a second there, you looked down on the field. I almost thought I saw Kyler Murray in an Oklahoma jersey.
The colors are similar, though, right?
Yeah.
He is not just quick, because he's every bit of that. He truly is fast. He's as fast as the fastest players in the NFL. And when he puts it all together and makes the proper read, you can see the defense's eyes go wide, because now they got to deal with him downfield. He's hard to get down.
On first and 10 is counted. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's going to take this down close. Down at the Brown 16. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Open there. Here's Schwartz, complete.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now it's Watson. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup. First down. Now Watson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Watson now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try again with Chubb. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is...
And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. York able to send this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray now. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line. So the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Finding Ertz again. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray a give. This is Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Murray. He's got Green. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the Super Bowl. Throwing on first down is Murray. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is incomplete. Very lucky. Back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now a handoff coming left, Connor. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll move him back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Now Watson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Light skin, prime time action. Run it up.